Now let's move to KwaZulu-Natal. A special team has been set up by the Hawks to investigate the murder of a KwaZulu-Natal police officer and his family. Minister Becky Cele and police top brass visited the family of Warrant Officer Roger Mavundla, who was murdered on Saturday. His wife and 2 children died at the scene as well. A 3rd child is currently in hospital. Our reporter Lethiwe Mdluli has been following the story. She joins us from our Durban studio. Lethiwe, this is an utterly tragic story. This poor child has lost both parents and both siblings in hospital now. What is known about what happened, what potential motive, and how is the extended family doing?
Well, Sally, we visited both of the families today in Port Edward along with the police ministry, and in speaking to the family we did see that they are still coming into terms with what happened. This incident took place on Saturday, so it's quite new to them, and basically they are just asking for the task team that has been assembled to work towards finding these people because they want answers. They did share that what they currently know is that the police are just investigating, and in speaking to the brother of the police officer that was killed on Saturday, he did say that they didn't even know that he was under threat or there were any threats against him. He was a very quiet man, and this is a shock to the family and everyone in the community because they are saying that he was a well-loved person in the community as well. We went to the family of his fiancée as well, and they are saying that they're also shocked and they're calling for a fast investigation into this because they're also saying that right now they don't know whether they should be fearing for their lives, they don't know where these people are and the motive behind the killing. So basically both families are asking for a fast investigation so that they can get answers. And also when we went to the families, they did share that the 7-year-old, the youngest that survived that incident on Saturday, is in ICU at the moment, and they are praying that she makes it out alive. As you mentioned, Sally, 4 members of that family died instantly at the scene, and the police minister today, when he visited the family, he did share how tragic this is, and he did share that it's quite new that people who kill police officers, they now are going after their families as well. He did say that this is quite tragic because they haven't seen this as the police, but of course in speaking to the family we just wanted to know how they're feeling and what they're calling for, and they are calling for justice. But we had a chance to speak to the brother of the police officer who did share how tragic this is, and also just asking for the police investigation to go smoothly and fast. This is what he had to say.
Uma nje bengas fast trackela nje le incident eyenzekile isigila mkhuba bazithole bazibopha singakwazi ukuthola iclosure ukuze sazi ukuthi ubenzini umfowethu kangaka. Le idinga ukuthi azalahlekele yingane zakhe na wonke umndeni wakhe benzini lengaka kubani ngoba akuyena umuntu onodlame, cha. Umuntu bethandeka ngosenkingeni umphakathi nomubani akulokho. Even in the cases abekade ngixoxela nawo amanye amamana cases bewabuyisela back emphakathini athi into omndeni akufuzile ngabi la kumina, yabo. Abesithi kodwa akanawo amandla ucommissioner uzombhalela bese yalokho. Mina ngisozwa umsebenzi uceleni kodwa bese ngiyazi inexuye kuze ne department yakhe, yabo. Dongelona iphoyisa mina kodwa nje bekuye kwindoda leyana beyithembekile umsebenzi beyiloyal. Okunye ongalena ngabe ukuchazile kodwa naye bengekho aware, I'm sure.
You also spoke to the police minister. Was he able to give any more detail about the possibility of arrests, anything like that?
Well, Sally, for now, he did share that the Hawks are investigating this matter, but what we do understand is that no arrests have been made, and the investigation has just started, and the police minister did share that he won't be able to give us details at this point, but they are working towards finding out exactly what happened. The motive behind these killings is still unknown at this point, and they are saying that they will inform the family first before they come to the media. But what what is very shocking that has been shared by the police ministry is that from last year, I believe between July and September, 22 police officers were killed. And the police minister did share that it looks like the police are under attack, especially in the Western Cape and also in KwaZulu-Natal. He did share that not so long ago they were actually attending a funeral of another police officer in Jozini, which is in the northern part of KwaZulu-Natal. He was also killed in the same manner. Luckily, he was not with his family at the time, but he is sharing that the police are under attack and they need to be a response to this, and they are trying to basically put together interventions as to how they can stop this. But he's also asking for community members to get involved in helping the police identify people who are committing these crimes. He's saying that the police, the community rather, Sally, will be much help because they are the ones who see everything. So they are asking for the community to work together with the police so that they can identify the perpetrators. While he was speaking to us a bit earlier on during his visit to the families, this is what he had to say.
When police, they die, they either die on field or they die targeted by those people that want them. But this is a new phenomenon where the criminals, they wipe the whole family. They wipe our member, the fiancé, 3 kids. By the grace of God, one is in ICU. We hope the 7-year-old will be okay. But the 11-year-old and 17-year-old, they were wiped together with the parents. So it's a new phenomenon. We were briefed, as the National Commission said, we have put a special team of the Hawks, and I'm glad that they have hit the ground running. They have visited the family and all that. We were briefed. The leads, whatever that they have told us, is for now it's too early to begin to share with anybody, including the family. We have not shared that. But according to the police, there will be pointers and they will take it from there. We hope in a not very distant future we will be able to find out why and who, so that can give the explanation to the rest of the family and the rest of the colleagues and the community.
All right, thank you so much for that update. A horrific case, the murder of Roger Mavundla, warrant officer, his fiancée and 2 children, a 3rd child in hospital. The eNCA reporter Lethiwe Mdluli there, coming to us live from our Durban studio.